A very good morning to our distinguished dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, respected guests, NPTEL team, IITM and IISc, and dear learners. When knowledge knows no boundaries, learning transforms lives. NPTEL has been a beacon of this vision, empowering millions of learners through accessible, high-quality education. I'm Ashwini, and it's my privilege and honor to serve as the host for today's event. Learning has the power to transform lives, and today we have gathered to celebrate that transformation. Every certificate earned, every challenge overcome, and every milestone achieved reflects dedication, perseverance, and unwavering pursuit of knowledge. It is my immense pleasure to warmly welcome you all to the NPTEL Star event 2026. Today is more than just an event. It is a celebration of excellence, lifelong learning, and the remarkable achievements of our NPTEL learners. It is also an occasion to recognize the invaluable contributions of our faculty members, mentors, partner institutions, who continue to strengthen the vision of making quality education accessible to all. To formally commence today's proceedings, it's my privilege to invite Professor Viveka Konandu Rajanna, Co-Coordinator, NPTEL Indian Institute of Science. He is an assistant professor in the Department of Electronic Systems Engineering, IISc. He has completed both his MTech and PhD from IISc and also worked as a research fellow at the National University of Singapore. His research interests include low-power VLSI design, memory systems, and secure computing. May I now request Professor to kindly deliver the welcome note.
Thank you, Ashwini. Distinguished speakers, respected faculty members, dear students, colleagues, and NPTEL stars. A very good morning to you all. It's my great pleasure as the co-coordinator of NPTEL at IISc to welcome you all to the NPTEL Karnataka Regional Star Event 2026, being held here at the prestigious Tata Auditorium of the Indian Institute of Science. On behalf of NPTEL and IISc, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to each one of you. We're delighted to have nearly over 300 participants with us today, including approximately 190 faculty members, 60 students, and 50 industry professionals from across Karnataka and beyond. Many of you have traveled considerable distances to be here, and we're deeply appreciative of your presence. Today is a celebration of dedication, discipline, curiosity, and achievement. Every NPTEL star present here has demonstrated an exceptional commitment to learning. Completing multiple NPTEL courses while managing academic, professional, and personal responsibilities requires determination, consistency, and a genuine passion for knowledge. We're not here merely to recognize the number of courses you have completed or the certificates you have earned. We are here to celebrate something far more significant. Your willingness to learn beyond the boundaries of conventional classroom, your desire to continuously improve, and your commitment for lifelong learning. NPTEL has played a transformative role in making high-quality education from the IITs and Indian Institute of Science accessible to learners across the country. Here, however, the true strength of NPTEL lies in the learners such as you. It is your enthusiasm, your perseverance, and your sustained engagement that give meaning to this initiative. Through your learning, you strengthen not only your own knowledge and skills, but also the institutions, professions, and communities to which you belong. Faculty members carry new ideas into their classrooms and laboratories. Students develop the knowledge, confidence, and capabilities needed to explore new academic and professional opportunities. In this way, every learner contributes to a much larger culture of knowledge, curiosity, and continuous improvement. Today's program has been carefully designed to create opportunities for learning, reflection, discussion, interaction, and the exchange of ideas. We are privileged to have an eminent and inspiring group of speakers with us today. The faculty session invites us to reflect on how artificial intelligence and contemporary ideas in pedagogy are reshaping engineering education. We'll hear from Professor Ashok Rao on the thought-provoking topic of how to do engineering because of AI. Professor L. Umanand will speak on learning pedagogy, constructionism versus behavioralism. And Professor Yogesh Simhan will share his perspectives towards AI agents for course instruction in higher education. The student session focuses on curiosity, joyful learning, and the use of NPTEL as a pathway towards research. Dr. Arulalan will speak on curiosity to concepts for joyous learning, and Mr. Chandan J will speak on leveraging NPTEL for research. Together, these sessions address some of the most important questions facing education today. How should engineering education evolve in the age of artificial intelligence? How can we make teaching even more effective and learning more engaging? How can curiosity be transformed into meaningful understanding? And how can students and faculty members use platforms such as NPTEL to support research, innovation, and professional growth? I'm confident that today's deliberations will offer valuable insights into these questions and encourage us to think more deeply about the future of teaching and learning. The program also includes an NPTEL report and presentation, an open discussion, a group photograph, and several opportunities to interact with fellow learners, faculty members, speakers, and members of the NPTEL team. I encourage each one of you to participate actively. Please ask questions, share your experiences, exchange ideas, and learn from one another. The people gathered in this auditorium represent a remarkable community of committed learners and educators. I hope you will make use of this opportunity to build meaningful connections and carry new ideas back to your institutions. An event of this scale is only possible due to the collective efforts of many individuals and teams. I sincerely acknowledge the guidance of Professor L. Umanand, coordinator of NPTEL at IISc. I also thank the NPTEL team at IIT Madras for their continued support and collaboration. I deeply appreciate the efforts of the NPTEL IISc Coordination Office, the Center for Continuing Education, the organizing committee, the administrative and technical teams, staff members, volunteers, and everyone working behind the scenes to make this event possible. Thank you for your commitment and hard work. To all our NPTEL stars, today is dedicated to you. Your achievements inspire countless other learners. You demonstrate that education is not limited by age, profession, institution, location, or academic background. Learning is a lifelong journey. Every course completed, every new concept understood, every skill acquired represents a meaningful step towards that journey. I hope today's event provides you with new ideas, valuable connections, and memorable experiences to continue your learning journey. I also hope that you will carry the spirit of NPTEL back to your institutions and inspire many more learners to participate. Once again, on behalf of NPTEL at IISc and the Indian Institute of Science, I warmly welcome each one of you to the NPTEL Karnataka Regional Star Event 2026. Let us make this gathering enriching, interactive, inspiring, and memorable. Thank you. I wish you all a wonderful and rewarding day at IISc.
Thank you, sir. It was such an inspiring welcome address. As we move forward, it is my great pleasure to invite Mrs. Bharati from NPTEL IIT Madras, whose unwavering dedication and tireless efforts have been instrumental in strengthening and expanding the reach of the NPTEL initiative. She has been a driving force behind the successful execution and outreach of the NPTEL program, connecting millions of learners with quality education. Many of the new initiatives and learner-centric programs that have shaped NPTEL's continued growth have been guided and inspired by her leadership, commitment, and forward-looking vision. Now I request Bharti Madam to kindly join us on the stage.
Hello, a very good morning to each one of you here. Thank you so much for coming. It's such a beautiful campus. IISc never fails to, I think, kind of attract us with its beauty. IIT Madras is more very, very foresty, a lot of wild growth we have. But here it's all so organized, it's so neat, it's so beautiful, you know. Especially, I would always love that Gulmohar Avenue. There's one avenue where there'll be a lot of Gulmohars, and at some season it's all red in color and so pretty. So thanks so much first to IISc NPTEL team coordinators and the Institute for allowing us to host this event here today. And we hope we can continue this build to grow this initiative from IISc here. And thanks to all of you stars to be here with us today. And as she introduced, for those who don't know, I'm Bharti. I manage all the operations of NPTEL across the year, including the course runs, the additional initiatives we have. So I operate out of the NPTEL IIT Madras office. Normally we do a run through of what NPTEL has done in the last 6 months, and we also outline saying what are the initiatives we have for the stars as part of NPTEL. So we keep thinking of new things, how we can strengthen the community, the learning, participation and interaction from your side as part of the institutes. That's something we keep brainstorming on our side. So we would be really happy to hear from you on what you think we can do more, what you think we should be doing better. One suggestion I will say is keep the exam centers closer. Okay, that's a thing we know, we are working on it. So that suggestion coming again and again, yes, we understand, we are trying that. But apart from the center part of it, if there's something you think that we should be doing which will empower, enable the student community to participate better in whatever we have, or the faculty community to engage them better, we'd be really happy to get those suggestions from you. We'll start with this set of slides. Yeah. So this to give you an idea of what NPTEL does. This is NPTEL at a glance. This is a number of views that we've had from NPTEL. NPTEL as a project started in 2003. And I think in as early as 1999, right? When I think there was no internet, definitely, or it was like those dial-up internets. If any of you is from that years, we used to have these dial-up internets through the phone. We had to dial. We'll wait for half an hour, 1 hour sometimes to get a connection. Our connection speeds used to be 20 kbps, I think. That's the speed we used to get at home. The minimum you could see is just an email, 4 lines of email, and we would send it out. That is what it was. But in that times, 1999, Professor Anant and a group including Professor Mangal actually came up with this proposal to say we should start a virtual university. And their vision was we should create these courses, give accessibility to learners across the country, and kind of bring it out so that we have a virtual university providing degrees or something. I mean, they were real visionaries in that sense when there was absolutely no infra almost to support it, right? And 2003, the ministry did approve the funding, the project, and NPTEL has been one of the longest running multi-institutional, very successful project, I would say. I don't think there's any other project sorry, that works with the 7 IITs and IISc over 23 years now. We have not broken that partnership at all. And for 23 years, we have sustained this relationship. There's a core committee that works on NPTEL. And we're still going strong with the coordinators from every institute. We meet up every 6 months to review the program. The offices work together to roll out whatever we are doing now and so on. So this has been a wonderful project in that sense. Thanks to the ministry for supporting it without a break for so many years and helping us run this project, and for the institutes for chipping in at this point. So you can see the views here. It's about staggering numbers for content that is almost boring, right? We've heard this comment many, many times where they say, it's not Bollywood, it's not song and dance, it's not something you can even watch time pass. It is all a lot of math. It's people sitting in front of a tablet or a blackboard writing a lot of equations, drawing something, explaining something, very monotonous many times, but it's got a lot of depth and substance if you can appreciate what's being taught, right? So for that kind of content, a 1.8 billion views that is there, 56 lakh, I sometimes get confused with this million and lakh, but I like the lakh numbers. The 56 lakh subscribers on YouTube, again for a channel that has only this kind of higher education, college, UG, PG, PhD level course content, right? That's the number of subscribers we have. And total number of courses that we have is about 3,200 plus. And when we were taking stock of, what we have as courses, it looks like we have almost a 95% coverage of almost all the courses we teach in the IITs as part of any discipline. The newer disciplines are emerging, of course, but we have a good coverage of the UG courses we teach as part of the engineering stream, the PG courses in various departments and disciplines. Many more to come, but we have a fairly good coverage of it in the 3,200 courses we offer. And that translates to about 80,000 plus hours on YouTube, all free, free to consume, free to view, free to download. I don't think there is such a big repository of this level of content anywhere that is available, for free. That's something that we have started in 2003. We have kept it that way to this date. So this is the number of hours that we have. All of them are subtitled in English, and about, I think, 250 courses we've tried translating into regional languages. So now you can go in and you can toggle the language to even hear some of the courses dubbed into other languages. You get subtitles in other languages, Indian regional languages, and so on. So this is what NPTEL is today. And on the right side, you can see these are the studios we have where we record the content. And the beauty of NPTEL is some courses the faculty choose to come to the studios and record because they say we don't want disturbance. We would like our thought process to go in when we are teaching and recording. But many, many courses, which is at least 50% of what we offer, we record in the class as the faculty teach to the students within the IITs or the other institute. Which means what you all see, what you all consume is the same as what is being taught within the classrooms at the institutes, right? It's not something, so some people say this is a watered down version. We don't agree. It's not watered down at all. It is what they learn is what we are giving it to you, right? So that's something that we do. You can see that all of us have classroom studios, like we call it. So we schedule classes in the studios. They teach there, the students come there, we record it, and then we offer it as part of the certification. These are the numbers for the certification. The previous one was just overall number of views for NPTEL videos as such. You can see the growth that we've had in the next slide. But the courses that we've offered, 10,286 is actually the 1,000 courses or 800 courses per semester that we do. Over the last 12 years, if you total it up, it comes to 10,286 course offerings that we've had. And the total number of enrollments is a staggering 4 crores plus. I mean, our growth has been like really jumping up the last couple of years. And this is the kind of enrollments we have. Exam registrations are 88.27 lakhs till June 2026. So this semester we are hoping to cross the 1 crore mark. We should be doing it in the exam side. And the certified is about 57.2 lakhs. I don't think by any means these are small numbers by any count. These are just certificate courses that we are offering. People take it for credits or you do it for your career progression. It's not like leading to a degree, at least not on our side. So the number of people who are interested and actually subscribing is a huge, huge number and seems to be growing. We haven't been plateaued at any level. It seems like the growth chart just keeps going, like you can see here. So in 2014, when we started the first offering as one course. Today, in July semester, we are offering 1,054 courses. But in 2014, March, when we launched, we had launched just one course. There were 50,000 enrollments, 1,000 exam registrations. And in September that year, we did 2 more courses. So the entire 2014 was 3 courses for us. That's how we started as a baby step. And we are here today where you can see, say, 2025, right? Our total courses offered was 1,794. And we had about 65 lakh enrollment for that year. And we crossed about 21 lakh exams. So that's been the growth chart where the different offices have to cope with, the scaling up that we've had to do, the onboarding of local chapters, the additional features that we brought in. They've all contributed to the growth of this system. So this has been our growth for now. The enrollments currently, I think, stand at 34.5 lakhs, I think, as of today or something. Registration is going on for this semester. This is another thing that we ask all of you. I guess all of you have written exams, so there's no question of, have you written an exam? Do you know the exam process? So in that, we do ask saying, what's your reason for doing an NPTEL course? The largest you can see is credit transfer. It's now about 75% say it's for credit transfer. 75% of our population is students, right? 75 is students, another 25 is faculty, and the industry fraction is actually only about 5 to 10% for us as an overall audience split, if you see. And 70 to 75% as expected say it's for credit transfer that's happening. But the more interesting part is to update myself with knowledge in this field is about 40%. That's a huge fraction to say that people are coming in to learn, right? There are so many people, I'll show you as we progress through the slides. I don't think they're going to get so much of a material benefit in some sense, but they've just been studying and studying for the joy of learning, I guess. And I guess that we see in that 40% saying, I want to update myself with this knowledge. Again, the student population possibly largely saying, job or internship is about 40%. So a lot of stories, we'll show you some videos on how it has helped. Definitely with the master's PhD admissions, but a lot of them say that they also get good job opportunities. They've gone in for interviews showing the NPTEL certificates, and the interview has actually gone in the direction of asking about what these courses are, testing them on those concepts, and actually getting them the job or the internship that they went for. So that's there. Research purposes, learn about how MOOCs work, competitive exams is the much smaller fraction. Coming to some major updates, revision of credit structure, there's more, just a on-paper change that we made. Previously, we had the credits as you can take it to whatever you want, either take 1 or 2 for a 4-week, 2 or 3 for an 8-week, 3 or 4 for a 12-week. We just said a lot of confusion in the colleges on this 1 to 2, they were not sure, and I think the councils were not also sure about what to do with it. So we said we'll make it 2, 3, 4 credits from our side. But again, all colleges, all universities, you can fix the credits for the courses accepted from us. You're the person taking and accepting the credits. So up to you on deciding. This is just our recommendation for it. So this is there. This is a data sharing policy. We just wanted to highlight it. It's important because you should know how your data is being shared with who. Previously, we used to have this, in the exam form also, you could be a student or a faculty and still say, I don't want to share data with my college or organization. And there was a lot of feedback coming in saying, you have data of our students and teachers who don't want to share it with us. So we know that there are people who are participating, but we don't know who they are. And they said it's not fair, they belong to us. There's been a debate for like 5 years that we had been going back and forth with them. Finally, we said, okay, this is the way we'll do it. So if you have a selected role as student or faculty when you enroll to the exam or you register to the exam, right? And you give a college which belongs to us, that we have a local chapter and there's a coordinator. By default, we will show your data to them. It's like an implicit consent we are taking, saying if you're saying I belong to this college and I'm a student or faculty, we will show the data to them. If you want to keep your profile hidden, you do not want to tell others what you're doing, choose your role as other. That's a way to do it. So that is what will happen. But when you choose it as other, the problem is I think many colleges will not be able to do credit transfer for you. Your FDP certificates will not come because you're not a faculty role and so on. So think about what you want to do with that role, this role, and kind of do it. But there's a data sharing that will happen from our side. This is the NPTEL website. So after almost 20 years of bandages that we have been doing, because our original NPTEL website came up in 2007, I think, when we launched it. And it was written in PHP and MySQL, and the technology has remained the same. We hadn't revamped the backend technology for a long time. So now we are doing it in a more modern Python Flask, and with the, I think, Postgres or something like that, they are doing the database. So we are changing the entire technology behind the NPTEL site. All your logins have changed. I don't know how many of you have seen the Jan 26 logins. So we have changed the dashboards a bit for you. We are hoping it will be more wholesome. A lot of things can come into one place, and you can see a lot more data in one place. All the initiatives that we will share with you again inside your dashboard. we are hoping to do that. So that's what it looks like. And this is what the new dashboard looks like. So we show the total courses, certificates, enrollments, your achievements, all your star things will come there. Then every certificate that you've done, it will be here. And I don't know if you've seen the July 26 data also, you can see all your enrolled courses inside your dashboard. And from here, if you click, it goes to Swayam actually, and you can hopefully move back and forth from there. So we are trying to see whether we can make it a bit more seamless. Data migration is happening, only Jan 26 we have done. The previous semesters we are doing the data migration, will take another 2 months I think, because we are checking every point of data that we have not missed out. But in 3 months, we hope the old website can be brought down and the new one will be up. So new one, we are also planning for some AI features into the website. Currently, the courses are all static. They don't have something that you can play around with, right? So we are planning to do something which is a bit more AI enabled for you to study from there, do more searches that are integrated across courses. We have some ideas. If you have some ideas, share it with us. We'll see what we can do. So this is on website. Yeah, this might be most relevant to you all. Professor Umanand and Viveka are here, so we are going to have a committee meeting this month. We'll be finalizing some of this, I think. So there are 9 categories of star, I guess, and these have also evolved over the years as we saw patterns. But we've been analyzing the data too on what's happening, and we probably want to again reconsolidate the categories, make it a bit more, interesting, a bit more differentiated on the academic side. So we are thinking about it. So there will be some update to it, and it will be implemented from June 2027 onwards. So domains will not change. We are not touching that part at all. But the other star categories, believers, motivated learners, even we get confused many times, what are all these? So we are just consolidating the categories and the rules for it. So this will happen. This is on Swayam, we have now brought in AI. So last term itself, we had some features that were enabled. And this semester, we are rolling it out for 250 courses on Swayam. So there's a list of courses that for which we have opened out the AI enabling, which is flashcards, video summary, additional questions that might be useful to you before the exam. So you have additional assignments that are being generated. Mock exams are being generated, which you can probably try out before your final exams. There are some mock interviews that we are enabling, technical interviews, soft skill-based interviews on the Swayam platform, and 1 or 2 other features, total of 8 features I think we have. So again, test it out. If you all are mentors, test it out with your students, give us feedback. I think one thing we keep looking out for is please give us feedback, a lot of feedback. We'd like to hear from you. We'd like to see what is good, what should be done, what is not so helpful, what we can do better. Most welcome. We'll of course see what is possible by us and implement it. So this is here. I don't know if the video will play though. Will it play? Yeah.
Welcome. Today we are exploring the AI-powered features within the Swayam platform. Let's start by logging in. Once signed in, learners can access the AI features either via the top menu bar or by accessing the hidden nav bar to the right of the screen. First, let's look at the summary notes. To supplement the course videos, learners can access summary notes for quick revision and reference. If they need help or clarification, they can click the integrated chat icon to ask questions to the AI chatbot in real time without moving away from the notes. To visualize how course concepts connect, learners can use mind maps. These multi-level diagrams break down the course content structure, helping learners see the bigger picture of the lectures at a glance. For active recall, learners can use flashcards. These are perfect for rapid-fire revision of core ideas and keywords. It's the fastest way to ensure learners have mastered the core terminology before moving on to other areas. Practice questions allow learners to prepare well for their certification exams. Learners can shuffle for new questions or download a PDF to study offline. If learners are unable to answer a question, the system will instantly provide the correct answer so that they can learn from their mistake immediately. When learners are done with the practice questions, they can test their knowledge using the mock exam feature. It generates a full-length PDF exam covering the entire course curriculum. It even maps each question back to the specific lecture it came from and includes a full answer key for final validation. Together, these AI features are designed to help learners understand, revise, practice, and clear doubts more effectively throughout the course. By using these features consistently along with the lectures and other assignments, learners can strengthen their understanding of the course concepts and use them wherever they need. Thank you.
Okay, I hope you got the idea. The audio was, we had speeded it up to just keep it small, but that's the kind of features we have. And there are, like I said, the interactive interviews with the bot that is also being enabled for both the technical each course as well as an overall concept and something that's getting rolled out, I think. So, yeah. Yeah, this is the other one that we do. We do live sessions through the PMRF scholars who volunteer for these courses. And every week in certain courses, we have a live session that happens where they maybe teach some concepts, they take questions, they answer all your queries and so on. And in many, many courses, the faculty or the teaching assistants also come in to handle live sessions, maybe once in 2 weeks or once in 4 weeks. So that's a session we would definitely recommend all of you to participate, interact, because you get access to the faculty in that way. You can actually talk to them, interact with them. It's a good opportunity to do that. So this is something that we do in at least some of our courses that's there, not all. Coming to the very interesting part, this is the NPTEL Stars. This is the grouping. I think all of you know, all of you are stars here. You should know all of these categories, which stars you belong to. So the leftmost is the domain scholars. The domain scholars, I think, is one of the most academic star we made to say that we will club together certain courses as core and elective. If you finish it with a mark of average of 60, 55 in at least each subject, then you get a domain certificate in that particular area. So basically a domain certificate will show that you have expertise in a certain area rather than just a collection of certificates across the spectrum that you might have in the other star categories. Mega Star, Champion, Superstars is kind of the other clubbing, I would say, where it's recognizing learners who not just do multiple courses, but they're also toppers in the courses that they're doing. For instance, the Mega Star, I think you have to do at least 8 to 12 exams, and you have to be a topper in at least 6 of those exams. Similarly, Champions is you're passing 8 to 12 exams. You're appearing in that, passing 8. But the Superstar is again 4 to 7 exams you appear and you're a topper in at least 3 of those exams. And Evangelist is something 4 years without a break. You have to appear for exams with us. You have to have passed so many courses, motivated learners, enthusiasts. We look at the last 4 semesters, last 8 semesters. We have all of this. And the interesting numbers you can see in the table below, right? So the overall number of stars that we have awarded so far from when we started in 2019 is 62,035. And the total number of people who have been recognized is about 36,900. So we have 36,900 unique learners who are now stars. So on an average, you can say each of them has 2 stars. Some of them, of course, have many, many stars. But that's what we are seeing here. And you can see in January alone, we had 13,681 stars given away to 10,763 people. And the last row there is the most important. First time stars was 8,000 out of the 10,000 people. I think that's a fantastic achievement that's there. In fact, interestingly enough, I don't know how many of you will agree, at least the students part I would like to see. So we were asking, initially when we started the star thing, we were just doing the t-shirts, right? We didn't have these events where you would come in person. So people would say, slowly it became like, to get the t-shirt, I will become a star. So that pattern started, we started seeing, to get a t-shirt, they will become a star. Then we started the in-person events. Then people started saying, we have these WhatsApp groups of stars. I think now there are 7 or something like that. And each of them has about 1,000 people. So the thing is, which event are we going? So I become a star. Oh, are we going to IIT Madras? Now let's register, become a star and go to IIT Madras or something. The last 2-3 semesters I've been seeing that to attend this event, people are now, planning to become a star or something like that. Whatever be the motivation, I think it's a really nice thing that people are planning to do courses, do many more of these, do well at it, and kind of continue the learning, whatever be your reason for doing it. But I think it's a good motivation in some sense that the numbers are moving. This is a state-wise count for South Zone, if you can see. Tamil Nadu is huge, way, way above, because the total number of participation we get from Tamil Nadu in the overall India registration is about 31%. 31% of our 12.6 lakhs comes from Tamil Nadu for us. So obviously stars are going to be higher there. So we have 3,075 stars from Tamil Nadu. Andhra's 2,400. Karnataka is an impressive 689 stars, out of which more than 300 of you are here today. So welcome again to this event. And Kerala, Puducherry, they're all here. This is the split for the South Zone alone that we have. This is the age-wise. We keep tracking all of this just to see where our learner community is. I mean, a lot of students, first time NPTEL course takers, they'll go to the center, and I've received mails where they would have sent me mails with shock saying that, I thought all our students were studying. I didn't expect, 60-year-olds and 40-year-olds, and I saw a few of my professors suddenly writing exams with me. It's an eye-opener for them to say this is not a regular college exam that they do, but it's a different type where people from different walks actually come in to write exams. So the age split is very interesting. 21 to 30, like we can expect, is the largest. But it goes on up to 41 to 60, look at it, 2,431 people. Mostly faculty, I guess, a bit of industry people who are here today with us too. But that's a good segment, and 61 to 80 is also there. There are people who are studying even at the age of 74, 76 with us, doing courses that is there. So this is the age count, role-wise, student, faculty, employed, others. So one question we had, which I still don't have answers to, we'll maybe get some answers from you, is the number of students, stars is maximum, which is very nice. They can get more opportunities and so on. Faculty is next. But when we invite to the events, the faculty is like at least 2x, 3x the number of students coming in. So I don't know why the students are not coming in. We have to probably make it more attractive for students to come in, or reinvent our events to say that they have to come in to see these institutes, get inspired to do the next steps of maybe the master's, PhD and so on. But even in Chennai, we had 1,850 people registered for the event, and 1,300 was faculty. We had only 500 students come in, and Chennai event also. So that is something that we see, but good to see a lot of students doing becoming stars. This is the split of stars, and you can see the growth over the years, right? So in Jan 2019, we started this domain concept. And there was one domain scholar at that point who finished, and then it later became about 8 at the end of it. But today, if you see, in one semester, we are getting 1,000 domain scholars. I mean, this is an amazing achievement. We never thought we would get anywhere here. But I think this is a wonderful thing where people are now working towards a domain and actually getting domain certificates. So if there are people, say, part of academic councils here or who represent colleges, I think these domains are perfect to be taken for minor equivalent or anything that you can add on to the degree. And say if you finish an NPTEL domain, we will give you an equivalent of a minor in that from the university side, because we have thoughtfully constructed the domain, giving the core and elective courses. The number of weeks is defined well. There is an in-person exam. It's perfect to be put into your system as a minor or honors. I think some of the universities were discussing, saying that if somebody does this, they will do a BTech honors for them. So maybe that's a way that you can encourage people to do domains. And if you're a faculty here, I would really say, once you've identified the good students in your class who can survive our NPTEL courses and maybe be interested, over 2 years, maybe second year and third year, you should encourage them to identify 1 or 2 domains and complete it. Especially if they're getting into a master's, they want to go somewhere. These are perfect to actually get prepared for it. So this is something that I will urge faculty and the council members to take back, consider for how you can implement it as part of degrees. So that's there. You can see superstars, about 200 we have, the toppers. The interesting part, look at the mega stars. Megastars are 11 megastars this time. I mean, it looks like a small number of 11 in the 10,000, but these are people who have become toppers in at least 8 courses in one semester. In fact, that's the minimum criteria. There is one person who has written 16 exams, passed 16 exams, and is a topper in 15 exams. He is one of the mega stars this time, and a couple of them like that. I don't even know how you can watch videos for 16 courses or submit assignments for 16 courses. Maybe he has an AI agent who does it for him, but AI agent cannot write the exam, so obviously he has to write the exam. But not sure how this has really happened. So that's mega stars. Champions is 171, which is like at least writing about 10 exams in a semester again. You know, not the topper criteria, but even just appearing for 10 exams, right? That's something that is there. And now you know, right? In, say, March, we had 2 days of exams. April, we had 5 days, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if somebody is writing 16 or even 10 exams, you're going to do it on one Saturday morning, afternoon, Sunday morning, afternoon. Then again in April, you go Friday morning, afternoon, Saturday morning, afternoon, Saturday. It's not easy just to go for the exam, leave alone the prep part of it, right? Going to a center, being mentally available for the exams, then doing it. I think a wonderful, wonderful achievement for those of you who are doing so many courses, so many exams and becoming stars here today. I think a wonderful feat for you all. Today's event, this is the split we have here. Students, we have 67 who have registered, 190 faculty. I think Professor Viveka gave this split already. This is the domain I was talking about. I think most of you would know, but this is the way that we have done it. Selection of core courses, selection of elective courses, preferably to be done in a period of 3 years. And we have more than 60 domains today. In every discipline that we offer courses, we have domains that have been created. More are in the works. We are, planning for it. But you can see that we have all of these domains. There's also a faculty domain for those who are beginner faculty who are just fresh into the system. And for people who have been, say, completing 10 years, getting into leadership, we have 2 domains for faculty specifically. So that's there, management, mathematics, chemical engineering, bio, aero, everything is there, as you can see. The new domains we started was sports science. A very, very interesting domain for, the young students who would like to be getting into something that is new, something that's jazzy. I think sports science is something that can be explored. That's there, agriculture, mining, architecture. Of course, this is what the domain certificate looks like. I think one of the really nice designs we ever did, and we have not yet changed it. So one of the things I like about what we did well in some part, but it looks like a good certificate, and all the courses you did as part of the domain gets listed here. Again, when we came out with domains, right, we thought people will do 1 domain, 2 domain, and they will leave it at that. But you can see the numbers there. There is one learner who has completed 10 domains with us. Amazing. I mean, this is something that we do, and there are 3 with 7. I think there's one person here who's done. How many of you have done, say, 5 domains at least? Anybody here? With 5 domains. Oh, wow, brilliant. Okay, we'll call you up after some time maybe to talk. 3 domains, anybody? Okay, 1, 2, 3. We can see 3 domains. 2 domains? Okay, 1, 2. Okay, some more hands up there in the last. Okay, that's nice. So this is the domains, and of course, as expected, the max number of scholars are in the AI domain, the data science domain, the hot and happening things now, so that's on. Just to give you an idea about the scholars, KG Krishna, he's the person with 10 domains. He's 67 years old, retired. He works as a part-time faculty with BITS Hyderabad, and he's the one who's been like plodding and prodding. Any of you in the WhatsApp groups where every day you'll get a good morning message from him and some today's, my thoughts. Yeah, so that's the KG Krishna we are talking about. And of course, there are other faculty, Dr. Sudha, Professor Manohar. They've all done 7 domains, and the others you can see here. Domains completed, like I said, computer science is max, then faculty, and it goes on. Yeah, these are the lifelong learners, the currently active people who are with us. Age 76, still going strong. He's finished 68 courses with us, topper in 2. There's one more who's finished 13 and still continuing. So this is from last semester's data. Traditionally, we've had even 89-year-olds write with us. I love to say this story. So there was one Dr. Sharada in Chennai, and we met her in the COVID time, 2020, when we didn't do exams in that March, April, right, because of COVID, and we did like 800 course exams in December 2020. We ran it together. And then she wrote to us saying that I'm appearing for German 1 and 2, and can you allow my car to come inside to drop me off, because then we said, why, what happened? Then she said, no, I'm 89 years old, so my husband is 92 years old. He wants to ensure that he will drop me and I'll be safe inside, so can you let our car? And we were like, what? And then we went back and saw, yes, she was. She finished German 1, German 2 in that COVID time. She came, wrote exams, and she got some 80%. And you wouldn't believe, she pained the Professor Millen so much saying, get me German 3, you know. She's a homeopathy doctor in Chennai, and she was like, I want to study German 3, you better offer it. And thanks to her, we got the German 3 course. She came and completed that also. So the husband used to come, he used to wait for her, 92 years old, pick her up and go. So that's like the older learner. This is from the most recent semester we have. So this is there. Like I was saying, Samrat is third time megastar. He's like 3 times he's become megastar. 2 semesters before now also. 16 courses, certified 15 topper in the Jan semester. Rama Reddy Kari is again a doctor by profession. He's been continuously learning with us. He's also a megastar, completed 16 courses, topper in 12. He's just about 73 years old. He comes to the Chennai meets always, star meets that we have in Chennai. There's somebody from UAE, that was very interesting. I think we have to go there to meet him. We haven't met him yet. So Ibrahim, he continues to study, has done more than 50 courses, I think, with us. And of course, the other people are there. Kiran, I don't know if he's here, because I think he's from Bangalore, basically. He used to come to the IITM meets again, but I'm not sure if he's here today. And of course, a lot of students who are there. So it continues with them from Suresh Chandra is here, I think. Yeah. Sir is here. I think he's been a learner with us for more than 7 years now, completed multiple domains. He's, I think, the CTO of a company, runs this. Oh, now you retired, but when you were studying, you were. So he would say, he would get up at 3 a.m. in the morning, study for 3 hours, and then he would have to start whatever he has to start, go for work, come back, do the assignments. And that was the way that he has been studying with us there. We'll anyway hear from him. So the other people, these are NPTEL stars, highest number of stars. Kiran Kumar, I was thinking, I don't think he's here today though, right? I don't see a raised hand. And Anika is from Karnataka, 5-star categories. Is Anika here? Oh, okay, she's there in the last row. Anika is here. Welcome. So that's good. Okay, highest number of course takers in January. This is a very standard pattern that we see, of course, as expected. Not everybody would be interested in studying more than what is required unless you're forced to study. So a lot of colleges have credit transfer. So college tells a student, take 1 course grudgingly, unhappily, they will do that 1 course. So that's the 8 lakhs we probably see there. And 1.18 will be the next segment. But the good segments that we start seeing is from the 3 or 4 courses onwards, right? And it's a sizable number if you can actually see it. More than even, say, 20,000 people in that segment doing 3, 4, 5 courses in a semester. Not even across. It's not like we are talking about across, but in a semester, I think that's very good numbers. And of course, the top part, if you can see, 27 people attempted 16 courses this time. I don't know, I would call it madness, but I don't know what drives these people. We keep telling them, you know, it's okay. You can take it slow. We are here. We are not going anywhere. Study slowly, but this is the way they do. And 27 people doing 16 courses, out of which 10 of them passed all 16. So that's a number on the right. So others would have passed maybe 15, 14 or whatever, but 10 have passed all 16 that they appeared for. So this is something that's there. Before I go on to the next slide, any guesses on what is the max number of courses a learner has done so far in NPTEL? Certified? 100? 99? Okay. 99 because of the WhatsApp group, I think. You all saw him ranting away. KJ Krishna was complaining. Yeah. Yeah, we have crossed 100 here. 101 courses to be precise. One, Dr. Henry Kishore, he's a faculty from Salem. He had come to the Chennai meet again at IIT Madras, and he has completed. So we said, are you done? You've hit your century. Are you stopping? And he was like, no, why should I stop? I'm okay. I will keep studying. Let me go on. So that was there. 99 is KG Krishna, of course, and he was so looking forward that he will finish 100, and he said, I just wanted to hang my boots up and say enough. But now this one is pending. I have to again write, I have to again do an exam. So we said, yeah, please do it. But like you can see, the largest number is 1, 2, 3 courses. But even more than 5 courses, I think, is quite a large number that's there. A lot of them doing multiple courses just for the joy of learning, just for the challenge of the exams, maybe for becoming a star, of course, for being featured somewhere. I think that is happening. Yeah, this is Henry Kishore. He is age 46 from Coimbatore, not Salem. And he has 101 kg Krishna. Ashwini is actually a very young person, 27. She is doing a pre-doc at IIT Roorkee. She has finished a 1 year. She should be coming back. So that's Ashwini. And Lakshman Kumar is another faculty with 92. So that's the thing. When is Karnataka going to catch up? This is all... Okay, we have Tamil Nadu 3 and we have Andhra. I think Karnataka should catch up somewhere, right? Somewhere in the 90s, somebody aiming for it. Anybody in the closest there? 80s, 70s, are you all there somewhere? Any of you? Not yet? Okay, you'll have some more semesters to go. We can see that. Yeah, this is from the Bangalore zone. Again, Kiran is at 67 courses. He's a working professional. And Balachandra, I think he was there yesterday. I met him. I don't know if he's there today. I met him at BMS College yesterday. You know him? Yeah, yesterday we had gone for an event at BMS. I met him there. So I think Balachandra has 57. Yeah, he's a faculty at some college. Yeah. And then 53 courses. Sandeep. Is Sandeep here? Oh, very nice. He's wearing the t-shirt also. Thank you. The domain scholar t-shirt. Sandeep is here, 53 courses. Are you continuing or are you giving a pause? Continuing. Oh, wow. Okay. Your teacher? Oh, great. Good, good, good. And Chidananda is from, okay, Davanagere, 51 courses. Are you here? Oh, here. Okay, again. Thank you for coming. Yes. Okay, so we have 2 of the 4, I think, in this meet. That's good. So this is the part that I think we would like to spend some time on so that all of you know, if your faculty, take it back to your students. If you're a student, share it with your friends. But I think this is something we would like to say, what we are trying to do, at least, not just giving you the certificate and t-shirt or the hoodie, of course, but can we engage a bit more intellectually, provide you opportunities is our thought process behind whatever initiatives we have. So this is the journey that we think maybe our learners should take, right? So during undergraduate studies, when you are a course topper or you have completed maybe a couple of courses, become a star, you can get internships of maybe 2 months, 3 months, summer, winter, with the faculty at the various institutes that offer the courses. So you basically start off, try to kind of dabble with and see, is that okay, is that interesting enough, spend a couple of months there and do it. And once you graduate, you're eligible for applying to the post-baccalaureate or pre-doctoral fellowship, like we call it. I'll give you the numbers, what's available. But basically, that's a 1-year stint at a university, at one of our institutes, IITs or IISers or any of the institutes we work with the faculty in their research group as part of it, and working there for 1 year. So you get a stipend and so on. I'll talk about it. But basically, after you graduate, you're eligible for this. You have to have minimum of a UG degree to apply for this. You can be a PG also, of course, but it's a 1-year in-person fellowship at that particular institute. And once you're done that, you probably progress to doing your MS, PhD via pathways of you being a pre-doc and getting into MS or getting into the PhD stream or something like that. There is something called conference support, you can do it. For getting into the PG, there is GATE support that we do. So this is kind of the ecosystem we were envisioning to say, while you're doing your bachelor's, there is something. After you complete, there's something. Then progress and get on to your master's, PhD. And there is assistance on the way, right? First part is internships. So faculty who offer the courses, we normally go and ask them, can you support some students as interns during summer or winter? And depending on their response, we invite the toppers to apply. Faculty select who they want in their as interns. They go there again in person. Online has almost stopped. Everything is in person these days. They go and spend maybe 2 months, 3 months, and in the summer, in the winter, at that particular institute, and get the internship certificate. The stipend we pay is 15,000 for 4 weeks, for a month. And currently, if you look at the courses we are offering in July 2026, I don't know if you have published it yet, maybe we have to check with my team, but we were collecting consent from faculty, offering courses now to say, you tell us now itself whether you'll take interns or not, because many colleges students are asking, if you tell us ahead, we'll plan for it. It gives us a motivation to do well. At least I know if I'm a topper, I have a chance of being an intern. So we said we'll do that. I think about 100 plus faculty have consented. So we are publishing that list. You can check that out. Faculty, please inform your students. And students, if you all are there in the courses, please watch out for these announcements. You can apply for summer 2027 internship if you are a topper in the July 2026 course. Okay, the process takes a bit of time. So it will be a 1 semester lag. So the current thing will be for summer 2027. If you were a topper in Jan 2026, you'll be eligible for winter internships. I think the forms are going out for that. You can apply and you can get selected possibly. So this is the internship process. This is what we do for the stipend. There is a page on the website where all the interns are listed over the years who all have completed, what they have done. You can go and check that out too. We have been growing in the number of internships. Winter 2025 was about 820. That was because Roper gave us about 600 interns. But summer 2026 was 450. But it was across so many other institutes. We started scaling up. I think faculty are also very happy with the kind of interns that are coming in. Though it's for 2 or 3 months, I think they've been giving us good feedback that people are doing good work. Stars are also eligible for applying for these internships. We are opening up some categories to apply for internships. So if you're a topper of that course, definitely yes. But some star categories, we are opening up for applying to these internships. This is the second one, like I said. This is called a post-baccalaureate or pre-doctoral fellowships that we have opened. This is the third year we are doing it in 2026. We started in 2024. The way that it works is, it's a 1-year in-person fellowship that you have to execute at the institute where you're selected. And you'll be working with the research group of the faculty who selects you and you join, okay? The stipend will be 25,000 per month plus HRA depending on whichever city you're going to. That is what we pay you. In addition, there is a 1 lakh contingency fund for consumables, for conference travel, for any equipment you might want to buy, maybe books you want to buy, some laptop or some system you want to buy. There's a 1 lakh contingency grant that is there. So this is also for you. And the way that it works is faculty propose projects. You apply against those projects. Then you have to apply with your resume, your SOP, and a kind of a small video introducing yourself. Then faculty shortlist, they also have an interview with you, and they give us the final selections. And then we match your preference with where you're selected, and we make the offers. And of course, you agree to it, come and join. The duration is normally June to May, or maximum July to June. But for this, mandatorily, you will have to have an undergraduate degree. You can't be doing an UG degree when you apply for this. You have to complete a UG minimum. You could have completed a PG. In fact, many young faculty have started applying for this because this gives them a stepping stone to get to their PhD selections also. So if you're a young faculty, maybe 2-3 years experience, you want to go for PhD, this is a good way again to get into the system. Young students who are confused, am I cut out for research? Do I want to do research? Do I want to commit myself for 3 years of MS or maybe a PhD? Go try this out for 1 year, see whether you like it, and then you can decide whether you want to get into the master's PhD or whether you want to go the job site, right? That's up to you. So this basically helps to give you an experience of how research is going to be. That's what we are trying here. These are the numbers, very, very encouraging numbers. In 2024, only 68 were completing the pre-doc. We gave offers to, I think, 80 and 68 completed. 2025, 130 are kind of completing pre-docs. But in 2026, we did a super scale-up. 410 offers were made. 260 have already joined. We are hoping another 100 will join. 350 pre-docs we are going to have across so many institutes, a huge scale-up we have done. Very good reports again from faculty who have been having pre-docs over the last 2 years. Many of them have come in for the third year to take in pre-docs from the NPTEL system. So this is some videos, we'll maybe play it later on. We'll do that. But you can see the text feedback we have. Students have been publishing papers with the help of the research group. They have been filing patents. Many of them have converted to PhDs. In IIT Roorkee alone, last year, 6 of them converted to becoming a PhD scholar. So it actually went well for both of them, the institute as well as the students. This is the third one. If an pre-doc converts to an MS in an institute, then we also support the stipend for them along with contingency. So normally the stipend from the institute side is, I think, around 12,500. We said we'll incentivize our NPTEL learners. So we have doubled that stipend. So we'll be supporting 25,000 per month along with contingency. So a pre-doc converting to an MS, we are going to support a limited number. And that is based on certain conditions. So the admission will depend on local institute rules. Whatever the local institute has for you to get into MS, that has to be followed. But if a pre-doc converts to MS, then there is a possibility that NPTEL will support for this. And for conferences, how many of you have applied for conference support, utilized it from NPTEL? Okay, 1, 2, anybody else? 3. Okay, that's quite less actually, but this is something that you can definitely make use of. So we do a conference support of up to rupees 25,000, and that is for your registration travel. The condition being, you should have a paper to present in the conference, and the conference will be at one of the venues that we have listed out. Primarily the IITs, IISc, IISc, I think CMI, IMSc, some education conferences we support. So if you have a paper and you are attending, then we support your travel registration for that particular conference that's there. One add-on that we have done that we will be announcing very soon, maybe even next week, I think we're just getting the website up, is constant feedback we have been getting is to say that we don't know which conferences are happening where. Can you tell us at least the list of conferences and where they happen? Most times we don't know about that, hence there's a problem. So one thing in IIT Madras which we have done is we have a Center for Outreach and Digital Education. We call it CODE. So there's a website called code.iitm.ac.in, and we have a conferences page. For the last 3 years, any conference that comes out of IIT Madras will be listed there, and it will have ongoing, upcoming, you can register, it will go to the website and also. For IIT Madras, we had put it together. And we've been telling the other institutes, can we have something like that so that we can publish it to the stars? But it's been a bit difficult to get into. So what we've done as part of the NPTEL committee, what they have approved is, for 200 conferences, we will provide some sponsorship support across the IITs and so on. And as part of it, they will give us 3 registrations for that support from that conference. And these 3 registrations, we want to pass it on to the NPTEL stars. So even if you don't have a paper to present like you have here, we will give you the registration, you can apply for it, and you can attend the conference as a participant. So basically registration fee is taken up by us, but we are assuming the local stars will go to the local conferences because there we won't do the travel and ACO support. Registration support is on us. So we are starting to collate all the conferences onto one page. I think it will come out as nptel.ac.in/conferences. The page is almost ready. I was checking whether it was live, not yet, I guess. But that page will come out. Once you go to that page, across the IITs and IISc, we should be able to get all the conferences there, which is searchable by discipline, searchable by month, searchable by whatever that is there. And on top of it, we will start opening whichever conferences we support and we get registrations. We'll open it out to you for you to apply and attend those conferences also. So that's one more we have done with respect to exposing NPTEL stars to attend conferences. The process for this is 1st to 10th of every month, we send an email to all of you. You can apply to that with the details. We approve it based on the information you give. You attend the conference, come back, submit the bills to us, and we reimburse the money to you. So it's been working quite well. In fact, the stars thing has worked much better Okay, we don't have the numbers here, I guess. I had it in another set of slides. But NPTEL Stars have been using much more than the NPTEL Sparks. We had the support for the local chapter SPOCs, but their numbers were much lesser. The Stars have been using it much better is what we find basically for conference support. And for post-bac fellows, the pre-doc fellows alone, we have also approved an international conference travel. So many of them seem to have papers in good journals or conferences, and conferences are sometimes outside India. So they were saying, how do we go for that? So we said we'll also support international conference travel for pre-docs or post-bac for some number. And that is also something that we have started. So as part of a pre-doc, if you're attending within India or outside India, you do get support to go to the conference. This is a GATE exam portal. It has a lot of course, practice that you can do if you're preparing for writing the GATE exam. In 10 disciplines, we have a lot of material. We have created additional question papers. All the last 10, 12 years of question papers have detailed workings out. We have live sessions that we do with the students that is there. And starting August 15th, I think, every Sunday, 2 to 5 p.m., we'll have a free mock exam. For the next 5 months, we'll keep running it till January. And you can make use of that. Just register on the portal. All this is free of cost. There's no money. So basically, we are trying to encourage and see whether people who can't afford GATE coaching, you still get access to some kind of practice and coaching from us. And just to tell you, the faculty who set the GATE papers, most of them would be offering NPTEL courses, right? Or their colleagues would be. So a lot of content will be having an overlap here. So we have mapped even the questions to which video lectures to watch, which courses to watch, from where the concepts can be studied. We've done all kinds of mapping on the website. Do make use of it. Do kind of tell your friends, students again about this website. So this was the data for last year. About 1,55,000 registered, and we did about 30 mock exams in the 5 months. 23,000 students attended the mock exams. We have a leaderboard also that we showcase, and this is the portal. One of the highlights that we had in the Chennai meet was there is a college called Chennai Institute of Technology. And they have been adopting this GATE portal big time. So initially they had about 300 students, I think the year before 500 students, I think, out of which GATE qualified was 136, but they are saying 50 among the top rankers. And last year's summary, they had 1,853 students, out of which 300 qualified, 27 top rank, and they've gotten admission. So this college actually does it like a process. They start the students off from the third year. They have classes for them. They make them all go through the NPTEL. They don't do any external part at all. But they have mentors per department, per discipline, and they're almost mandating all students to write GATE exams now and prepare through our portal. So they are using it quite effectively, just to showcase as an example that they are doing well just by using this free resource and not by anything else which needs a payment. So this is our social media. We are very active on our social media. I have a nice young group that keeps posting something or the other on social media. You can follow us. And very interestingly, we have the highest numbers on LinkedIn. So we have about 7 lakh, close to 7 lakhs on LinkedIn now. And Instagram, of course, the younger students are all there. And Facebook is, I think, I see a lot of faculty and colleges on Facebook. I see the younger students on Instagram. And Twitter, we had quite a good following of around 60, 70,000. We lost our handle in between. They just blocked us. We could never get it unblocked. So we had to restart our handle. So we lost some numbers there. 56 lakhs, of course, on YouTube. So that's the presentation on NPTEL, what we have been doing. So thanks for listening so patiently. What is the next part? Sorry? Okay. In the meantime, I think Professor Umanand is silently hiding. He said, I will sit and listen, not come and talk, but I would request him to actually come forward and say a few things, having been the coordinator and a big support from the IISc side to us for the last few years. And he's also taken pre-docs. I think he has some experience with offering courses. I would request him to please come and share some thoughts with us.
So good morning, all of you. I feel nervous standing here before you guys, taking 16 courses in a span of 2 weeks in a semester. I will fail in all. Okay. So it's something very nice to hear, all the statistics which Bharti was putting up there. I also have a lot of concerns, meaning as a teacher, what do I do now? You have AI. So when I teach power electronics, and when I write a circuit and then present it to AI, any of the AI, it could be Gemini or ChatGPT or Claude or any of them, they give an output which is much better than I can ever teach. And I have taught for something like 30 years, right? So one is at crossroads. So probably maybe I should also start taking NPTEL courses. But the key point here is that, are we becoming redundant? Where can we actually make a difference? Okay. So these are things that keep going on in my mind. And we are trying to see how we can also in our classes innovatively do such things. August semester started. The first class has not yet started. And I'm already thinking what should be taught. Because students know everything, right? And at the tap of the key, everything is known. So these are questions going on in my mind, and I don't have a solution. Okay. If you have a solution, you can tell me. Okay. You guys are all now gone through so many courses, topped them, and you are the stars. So NPTEL is something that has made a difference. It has revolutionized the education in some way. There is a film when my son was young. He used to pull me to some films, and one of the animated film, I don't know if you have heard, it's quite long ago, Ratatouille, right? It's a very nice film which is about cooking. Okay, it's about cooking, and Ratatouille is actually a name of a dish, a French dish. Okay, and a mouse in that animation. It is a mouse that is the chef, the chief chef, and then there is a critic and who kind of criticizes everything, and then in the end say that the mouse is, he finally agrees that mouse is the best chef, kind of a thing. So applying it to education. Okay. We are in a situation where, during the past 200 years, British education kind of straitjacketed us all in some directions, right? 80-year-old person studying and then passing and then topping was not thinkable. So there, in the film, there was a a key statement. Anybody can cook, right? So I would say that anybody can learn at any time, anywhere. Okay? So that is the key note that we need to take away. And NPTEL is one platform, one vehicle which has been doing that. So I hope it continues, and I hope you also keep learning in this fashion, mind-boggling fashion. Okay, as she said, that you don't need to give attention to your minds, but I think most of you are doing it without tension, but with more passion. And I think keep continuing that, keep continuing the good work. And learning is a lifelong process. Maybe even till the deathbed, we will keep learning. I think that's the spirit. Okay. Thank you for now. I will have an opportunity to address you later in the evening. So we will discuss some other things probably.
So I think the next 1.5 hours, okay, it's 10:45. So we have a small video that we have made, I think very nicely designed and kind of thought of by the IISc NPTEL team to have done this, where you will see for yourself. So we'll play it now. And after that, we'll break for tea and snacks. And we'll come back and we'd like to have at least 1 hour to listen to all of you on your experience with NPTEL courses.
My journey toward IAS.
Any suggestions you would like to say or something? Maybe 2 minutes restricted to each so that we can listen to as many people as we can from your side. That we'll do. And I think the team has also planned for a nice group photo outside the iconic building of IISc Bangalore before we break for lunch and the sessions further on. So we'll have the video now, followed by the tea break and then the interaction from your side.
IISc began with an NPTEL course on pattern recognition by Professor P.S. Sastry. The course provided me with foundational skills in pattern recognition and machine learning. The knowledge and confidence that I gained through my NPTEL courses helped me in my academic journey a lot.
NPTEL journey started with the course Micro and Nano Fabrication, which gave me an in-depth knowledge in semiconductor fabrication, which helped me to crack my PhD interview.
Over the years, I completed 11 NPTEL courses in the discipline of mechanical engineering, for which I got the NPTEL Discipline Star Award in mechanical engineering.
Most of the time during my BTech 3rd year, 4th year, of course then I moved to NIT Surathkal for my MTech and all, right? Everywhere, wherever I feel that I need some support, I used to just get back to NPTEL, YouTube, where the NPTEL courses are offered, right? I used to just type whatever I want and then type NPTEL at the end.
I took some NPTEL lectures which helped me to gain a lot of knowledge in very specific areas of physics like semiconductor physics and material science. And it helped me to gain a very deep knowledge to crack exams like GATE and JUST, which helped me to get the offer letter from IISc for PhD.
Years before, when I was an engineering student, I used to take up the classes of Professor Sushovan Avasthi and Professor Shankar Kumar Selvaraj through NPTEL with the course name Introduction to Micro and Nano Fabrication. And what amazed me was the depth of the subject and the clarity with which the concepts were taught. That had not only helped me in understanding the complex concepts, but also it has helped me, it developed a sort of a keenness for me to pursue the research.
I began my GATE exam preparation through NPTEL. The first courses I enrolled in were fluid mechanics, offered by Professor Shankar from IIT Kanpur, and heat transfer, offered by Professor Surendra Dasgupta from IIT Kharagpur. These courses laid the foundation of chemical engineering education and opened up avenues for me to pursue my interest in the field. After that, I continued learning the traditional chemical engineering subjects like chemical reaction engineering, chemical engineering thermodynamics, mass transfer from NPTEL. One of the things I appreciated most about these courses were how the courses were structured so that emphasis was given on building strong fundamentals and how they can be used to solve real-life engineering problems. The professor not only discussed the theoretical principles, but also discussed on what modifications would have to be made to solve real-life engineering problems.
Most importantly, I'll tell you the surprising fact, alright? I am currently working with Professor Hardik J. Pandya, not cricketer, okay? Professor Hardik J. Pandya, and I used to see his NPTEL lectures on YouTube and all that regarding CMOS fabrication and all that, okay? The way he taught, it just blew my mind. That is the first time I saw how a wafer looks like. I never had an experience of how the wafer is, all that. And he used to get that wafer to the NPTEL studio and then show all that, okay? With the tweezers and all that, okay? That's the first time. That's an amazing experience that I had.
I feel happy and grateful. NPTEL was not just an online platform for me to learn about the concept from the professors of IISc, but it also developed a keen interest in me to pursue the research.
Before joining the IISc, pursued a course on NPTEL on the topic Fundamentals of Semiconductor Devices, and that course was very excellent. That has helped me to get the concepts and skills for required in the semiconductor field, and that is helping me to pursue the research.
I came across Professor Sneha Singh's course on acoustic metamaterials on NPTEL, which helped me lay a strong conceptual foundation. Once my fundamentals were clear, I was easily able to understand the literature for my research. As I progressed with my research, I also followed Professor C.S. Manohar's NPTEL course on vibration and FEM. His in-depth analysis and numerical examples helped me implement the computational aspects of my PhD research.
During my MSc Physics days, I remember the first time I came across this course offered by NPTEL on quantum mechanics by Professor V. Balakrishnan at IIT Madras. And I remember I binge-watched all those lectures, and it gave me a strong foundation in quantum mechanics, and to the extent that I could sort of study any quantum mechanical phenomenon with that. And V. Balakrishnan became my favorite physics teacher. Although later I switched from physics to neuroscience, those mathematical and statistical thinking skills are equally useful in my current research on meditation.
During my college years, it coincided with COVID pandemic, and at that time I had two options. Either wait for my, let's say, college to adapt to the new online learning, or I had to find one more ways for continuing my education. And that time I found NPTEL, and there it started my NPTEL journey. And it doesn't just give you, let's say, knowledge, it gives you confidence. And with that confidence and discipline, I was able to crack GATE exam and multiple other interviews.
I still remember while I was doing my engineering in 2010-11. So there was a course called as Pattern Recognition and Neural Networks offered in my college. That was the first time the course was offered, and at that time, so in most of the local colleges in and around Karnataka, so machine learning was not as much hyped as it is in the modern day. So textbook was very difficult to read. So the only source of understanding was my advisor's course, which is PRNN, that was offered by Indian Institute of Science. Now, not only that, many times for many courses like automata theory, computer organization, computer network, most of the core courses of computer science, the sole, repository of knowledge was NPTEL.
So, for me, NPTEL was not just a platform, that is any regular course platform. It is something different. It is a comprehensive learning ecosystem. Why? Because it supported me through various stages of my life, be it coursework or GATE preparation or building my foundations for research. So what I see is people come across NPTEL for various reasons. Either it is for upskilling or strengthening their concepts, or sometimes even for certifications, etc. But the major role NPTEL played for me to get into IISc was for my GATE preparation, because there were courses that were neither covered in my BTech EAC nor it was covered in my BS DS.
It also helped me to prepare and also to qualify for my PhD interviews. I'm truly grateful to the NPTEL team and the professors for providing such a wonderful resource free of cost, and I encourage all the students to take benefit from it.
So there were multiple courses which I didn't credit but still utilized for learning, say for example TOC, Theory of Computation, or be it my maths concepts. So all of this was curated under NPTEL GATE portal, where they have structured content for GATE-wise, like GATE is in multiple streams like CS, DA, mechanical, etc. So they have curated that content according to the syllabus. So that made it easy for me to quick recaps or even not complete content, even if I'm not going through the complete course. I had access to every single bit to revise.
After my graduation, I wrote GATE examination, in which the core concepts taught by the professors were highly important and were very helpful. So I recommend to all my juniors and the people out there who are having any kind of issues with the topics, the NPTEL lectures, which will be very helpful, and you guys will also be benefited like me.
The concepts which I have learned in the course are still helping me to do my research at IISc. I encourage and request all the students to take this excellent courses offered by NPTEL, which are taught by eminent professors from IITs and IISc.
Even though in this era of artificial intelligence, the strong foundation of fundamentals is essential, because these fundamentals give or enabling the basic innovation and meaningful scientific discoveries. NPTEL lectures have played a vital role for this.
So here is my recommendation for all of you. Okay, it really transformed me the way I understand the concepts. Okay, and it also in a way brought me to Indian Institute of Science for my PhD. Right, it contributed a lot to my life. So I recommend everyone to just go through your whatever is the resources available on NPTEL website or YouTube, wherever NPTEL courses are offered. Right, take it up. And also there are live sessions are there. You can also do that as well, and then see how it is going to make a difference to your lives. Thank you.
Everyone are requested to have a tea break of 15 minutes and return back to the auditorium for one-to-one discussion session. Thank you.
We'll start the live streaming again? Yeah. So welcome back. I think we took more time than we intended to, but hope all of you had some good tea, coffee, snacks, whatever's outside. Very interesting people I met outside, so I want to call them on stage because I already interacted with them, but welcome for the others to give in the feedback and suggestions. So that is something that we can do. Okay, I didn't get the boy's name. Is a 9th standard student with the father here, both of who are stars. I just met you all outside. So Umanand sir, we have somebody who's a 9th standard student and he has 3 star certificates and his father is also a star. So both of them have come here. So they're outside still. Okay, we'll wait for them to come maybe. There's a father and daughter also who are stars. The one we projected on the slides here has the total number. Is she here? Okay, we're not getting any of them. Maybe they have to come in. Okay, let's then open the floor to people who are here. Maybe we'll start with working professionals today to see what they have to say about the courses, because normally our courses don't cater to them in the traditional sense that we don't design it for them. We design it more curriculum based for students and faculty. But interesting that they also do many of the courses. So any of the working professionals here, working professionals in the sense of being in the industry, would you like to come forward and give some feedback, please? Yeah, please come forward. The others can also come forward and just wait. We'll probably, yes sir, please come. So you can introduce yourself, say where you are from, maybe what kind of courses you have done, and the reason for it, how it's helped. So, mic parunga.
Hello, thank you so much. I am Ashok Kumar. I have been doing NPTEL courses for the last 4 years. I have done 19 courses, primarily in operations management and management discipline. I represent industry because I worked for 23 years in industry. My first career was in industry. After 23 years, I got into consulting, training, and teaching. Primarily, I'm into my 3rd career, which is teaching. Now, I feel qualified to give a feedback from the industry side because 23 years in industry, plus I do a lot of consulting and training. I have done a lot of these NPTEL management courses, and I have tried to find relevance to the industry practices, and I have also tried to influence some of my friends to take up these courses in the industry and in the professional side. Somehow there is not much of a response because these courses are more academic or conceptual in nature. Especially the management courses are rigorous in terms of academic rigor, which is okay for people like me, but not for the people from the industry because they expect a lot of case scenarios, case studies, real world applications, and so on and so forth. So that's the reason why industry is not taking much to it. And also management students. As far as management students is concerned today, it's becoming more like a populist approach rather than an academic rigorous approach which is practiced by IIMs and other things. The Tier 2 and the Tier 3 institutions have almost done their academic courses like professional training. In other words, employability and placement as the mantra, not the academic rigor. So coming to the MBA students, where I teach business schools, they are also not much fancied by this highly conceptual, highly theoretical courses. Rather, they look for things which are more engaging like case studies and all that, which is taught in their regular course. So that's the reason why MBA students are not taking NPTEL management courses.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. We were just calling out to both of you. Can both of you come forward? Oh, yeah. We'll have him in the meantime till we have the son and father duo here.
Hello, everyone. Hi everyone, I'm Shravan Kumar. I'm from Bangalore. I'm a design engineer and I started my NPTEL journey way back in 2016-17 when I was doing my engineering. So the very first course I took was on airplane performance. So today I have a domain certification in flight mechanics. And yeah, one of the good things about NPTEL that I found was the way the lectures were presented, particularly the faculty who goes by the name Professor A.K. Ghosh from IIT Kanpur. The way he delivers his lectures and his demonstration of their flight tarmac and through aircraft flights. So it was truly wonderful. It was in 2022. I came across domain certification opportunity, so I picked up that journey. So last semester I finished my domain certification journey. Today I have a domain certification in flight mechanics. And couple of suggestions from my end is that core courses to be offered almost in every semester, because in flight mechanics, as what I have seen, there are series of subjects that are related to one another. So there will be a continuity. So that is one thing. And second thing is that maybe in robotics, I believe, there are plenty of elective courses and there are only few core courses. So my suggestion is that instead of having so many elective courses, we can make a domain certification of such courses rather than going through a lot of, picking from a lot of elective courses. We can club them together to have a separate domain. That is another thing. And again, in domains like, in branches like aeronautical engineering, there are only few. In aeronautical engineering, there is only one domain certification. So it would be better if we have, sometimes down the line, if we have maybe domain certification in aerodynamics or propulsion systems or avionics, it would be a lot helpful. Then from working professionals, so as most of the people who take up these courses are from faculties of various colleges or the students. So there is only a small number of audience who take up these courses from the working professionals. So what my suggestion is that, since in your presentation earlier you stated that your NPTEL is basically evolving, so you can take up or get inspiration from some other say platforms, if I may take the names Udemy or Coursera. These things would really benefit the working professionals. So NPTEL can think in that direction, where they can provide courses for working professionals on a short duration. Obviously, examinations would be better because in such other platforms there won't be any examinations. So it's just you finish the courses, just go through the lectures, you get a certificate. I am not expecting such sort of things. Examination must be there. So it would be better if NPTEL evolves in that domains. It would be more beneficial for the working professionals also. Thank you.
So we'd like to introduce, I think, the father and son. I was calling out both of them as stars. The son is only in 9th standard, it seems. So 9th standard is still okay. In Chennai, we had somebody who was 9 years old. And I was looking at the courses the student was doing, it was something in organizational behavior, strategy management, and I literally actually told the parents, it's okay, let him enjoy school life. He has so many years to learn. Don't put him through this. Even the cognitive learning part of it, right? We have designed it for 16, 17-year-old, not for young kids. And this a boy actually very innocently said, Auntie, can you not have some courses for school children? So I said, okay, that we'll do. You don't study all this, I was telling. But there was a star who was a 9-year-old, 12-year-old. So really happy to have you here and the father to have. So can you give us how your experience was?
Good morning, everyone present here. I am too small to speak in front of you. First of all, I would like to thank NPTEL for giving me this opportunity. I am not only a student who studies grade in 9th standard, also upcoming sports person, also a cricketer who I will practice cricket every day. So I was always interested in sports. So sports science was my interest, and I took many like 8 courses, like about rehabilitation, nutrition, and wanted to know about the sports biomechanics. And it will also, I knew that it will also help me to apply those in my cricketing fields. So whenever I study about sports science, not only other subjects, sports science is also a very vast one. And knowing about biomechanics, rehabilitation, nutrition is a very vast topic, and I really enjoy learning it. And it also helps me as a cricketer, and applying biomechanics in fast bowling, and knowing how to prevent injuries, and how to have a long career in sports fields. So NPTEL has given me so much of opportunities, and seeing those videos about knee rehabilitation and all, and it has helped me a lot. And managing both this sports science, studying about sports science, and also academics, and also playing cricket is quite possible in this age too, because knowing more, learning more will also help us to think more. So I would like to thank everyone who supported me, my father, my parents, my school institutions, and also NPTEL for supporting me till now, and thank you.
Thank you. I didn't expect you to say so much. I thought you'd be shy and not talk.
Actually, I look at his attitude
You
towards,
can be here. You can be.
Especially in sports. So intention of him is to become at least IPL player in future, or maybe joining the national team. And this biomechanics has helped him in improving and strategy of bowling, as well as just like Jofra Archer. He was bowling in a different direction, and he is looking into the Jofra Archer to at least to break the what is record being set in the bowling speed. So that is the ultimate target here for him from my side. And also helping academically as well, and making him to learn many other NPTEL courses. One more subject away to get the domain certificate in the sports science. So far he cleared 8 subjects with elite and gold as well. So I'm wishing him all the best from my end as well. Okay, thank you.
All of us here wish him very best in your sports career, in your education that you're going forward. Hope that you can use whatever you've learned as part of it.
Thank you.
All the best. We hope to see you on TV soon as a player and say a proud NPTEL
Thank you,
student.
ma'am.
Okay? Thank you. I think next we'll have the, yeah, please come.
Hello, myself Eugene D'Souza. I am coming from Bangalore, originally from Udupi, settled in Mumbai. My encounter with the NPTEL happened somewhere in 2023. You know, after my graduation in 94, I have never touched any book or not gone to any studies. In 2019, I enrolled for a course in XLRI, in human resource. And then I think I was the most probably the person had most questions, because I never had any theoretical knowledge, but applied knowledge. Though I worked almost 25 years in the industry, in administration, industrial relations, and human resources. So when I took up a course in XLRI, I was almost felt the need that I am lacking something. I finished that course. Still, I was not satisfied, and then joined IIM Indore on a leadership program for human resource leaders. There, many of my classmates knew much more than me, and they were from industry and practice. So I was thinking, isn't that I am good? Then I opened up and I started interacting with my peers and started learning from them and my professors. In 2023, I registered for almost 6 courses in human resource, OB, and management. And I got enthusiast and believer. I got 2 certificates. And then in 2024, I was doing an executive MBA, so I did not do anything. In 2025, again, I took around 12 courses. in 2024, June to December semester. And I got 3 star certificates. And in recently, this January, I registered for 12 courses. So why I did all these things? One is I started teaching my own batchmates and whoever I coach. And as a consultant, I work in industrial relations, human resource, as well as in management consulting. So certain times, certain theories, certain case studies can be applied, and we can learn from past mistakes. So management is not about knowing so many things, or even law, what is written. Like I recently did a couple of industrial relation courses, new labor code, as well as labor welfare, constitution law, center-state relationship. Now, why management people need to know all these things? You may ask. If we are aware of how the systems work, how our state is supporting us, or what policies they are making, how they are impacting us, how policies can be collectively designed and implemented. So one of my law professors used to say always in industrial relations, law written, law taught, law applied, and law practiced are totally different. If you want to know how law is applied, you need to go to the courtroom. If you know how the law is practiced, go and sit with the legal department of the company, or maybe the CFO, or somebody who handles the legal matters. For that matter, go to even a PIL, listening to a public interest litigation and see what's happening over there. So the responsibility is ours. Learning is our own responsibility. Whether you are in corporate, whether you are a student, whether you are a common man, you need not know everything, but how to apply simple things, and what are your rights, what are your duties, and what we need to do, where, when, and how. If you know these things, I think you learned almost everything. So that's why I'm here. I couldn't come to previous 2 occasions. I think this may be my last. I may not continue because I have taken up something else on a full-time basis. So I won't be able to devote this much time for learning. But I will be learning not for certification, but for my own benefit wherever I have doubts. Now coming to the point, content. NPTEL content and SWAYAM content is very rich. Some of the professors like Dr. Ashish Pandey from IIT Mumbai, IIT Kharagpur, Dr. Santosh Rangnikar, some of the professors whom I have not even met, they have become my friends, and we are in touch. We exchange ideas, we solve problems. So why academia and industry, if they collaborate well and come together, we can do wonders. Because whatever we learn in classrooms or in theory or in case studies, or maybe in nuggets from the experience of professors or something we learn from our teacher, nothing goes waste what we learn. And I have realized this, that learning is not everything that you memorize or you need to understand and you need to remember everything. Something will come to use when you face with the problem. At that point of time, you can go back to your notes, or maybe refer a case study relating to that. Nowadays, learning is not so difficult. When I was doing my college BBA in 1994, we had one library and some racks of books. Today, everything is on the device. So if today somebody tells me I don't know this, you will tell me that do ChatGPT or ask your professor if you want more in-depth application, or join some groups, like-minded groups, professional groups, like professors have their own groups. We have student and coaching clubs. So learning becomes easy. And when we support each other, like NPTEL is one of the best form because you can ask questions there, you can get rich material. Like in one of the courses that I took, the Constitution of and Public Administration in India, taught by Dr. Sairam Bhatt from NL, National Law Institute, Bangalore. The course was immensely benefit to understand what one needs to know about his fundamental rights, as well as what one needs about his own duties. So management or science or medicine, everything is for the welfare of the society. And even today we have technology, AI, how we can benefit out of it, how we can use it for positive use. I also work with the universities in incubation and startup programs. We are tied up with a couple of universities where I mentor students in the startup arena. Certain problems like how to develop products, like how to go to market, or how you can develop your idea into a marketable product in MVP. So we work with students, we work with professors, and we help them to bring their own startups as well as to bring their ideas into marketable business. So I thank NPTEL, all the pedagogy and the professors who work relentlessly in developing India's talent, developing the students, educating them. And today, if you want to learn, the entire ocean is open up for us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, we have so many lined up. Okay. We are on 11:50, maybe 15 minutes we have at the tops. So we'll do about 2 minutes each for all of you. Can we have the father, daughter? Yes, we can have you on stage, please. You can introduce yourself, maybe a couple of courses you have done and how it has helped you or anything like that, right?
So I am Venkat. I'm a solution architect at Mercedes-Benz.
Okay, keep it close.
Yeah. So I'm a solution architect at Mercedes-Benz, R&D. So here is my daughter, Anika. And when it comes to NPTEL, what I can say, so I'll just tell you how it helped me, okay? Certificates are a different story altogether. So we completed approximately around 17, 18 certifications. It's just 2 SEMs that we attempted the exams. And last time we both completed in the last SEM 13 certifications. But that's not what is important. What is important is the reason that why we are doing it, etc. together. So one thing is if I need to spend time with my children, okay, I need to find a way to do it. So this is one of the ways. So the thing is, see, today I'm spending 24 hours with her and for her activity. So she'll be with me happy, okay? Otherwise, it's very difficult to spend time with the kids. That's the first part. Second thing is when she is achieving, I'm part of that. So just to add, she's multitasking. She is completing NPTEL, around 13. This time also she registered how many? 14? 14 she has registered for this SEM. And at college, she has topped this time in the SEM. She has got 10 out of 10 CGPA. And also she is doing a lot of other activities. Currently, she is doing her internship with Viral Pay, wherein she is building an application, the whole full stack application actually. So all this could be done because we are part of the ecosystem. We are not individuals, we are not trying to strive. If someone loses, we are not happy. It's not that we are number one, therefore, it's only when others lose, isn't it? It will be number one. So that's not the goal. Here, because we are able to be part of an ecosystem, we are doing this. So it's like, I keep searching, okay. So how to be part of an ecosystem? So if I need to talk to a professor in IIT, IIM, or IISc, etc., there is no way for me to go and talk, isn't it? So NPTEL is my gateway to that. So yeah, that's it from my side, please.
Hi, I'm Anika, currently studying my 3rd year at Ramaya Institute of Technology, CSE Cybersecurity. Not exactly a public speaker, seeing so many people freaks me out, but I'm a GATE aspirant, so I want to do my MTech in an IIT or IISc. So this has been a wonderful journey. Last semester for the NPTEL Star meet, I was in IIT Madras. I got to see the campus, I got to meet a lot of faculties. This semester I am in IISc Bengaluru, so each one has a different motivation or different inspiration to do NPTEL courses. So this is my inspiration. It's been wonderful visiting IIT Madras and IISc Bengaluru. I really wish someday I could be here as an MTech student. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think that was a wonderful thought, right? Spending time with the kid and hence doing this activity together. I think that's one thing we see across where as a family you can study from it and everybody has some course to study even if you're not doing the same courses. Thank you so much for sharing that. Can we have the next person?
Hello everyone, namaste. I am Preeti, working professional from ISRO scientist, and I started my NPTEL course to get credit for my PhD degree. Honestly speaking, ma'am, it's very difficult with a tight work culture of Department of Space and getting credit exams. For working professional, it was little difficult. But I am not specifically from one domain. As a system engineer, as a system development engineer, I have gone through so many courses like composite material, thin film, nanomaterials, then thermal. So one benefit I got all these courses at the same platform. That was the best thing for me. And NPTEL, surely it has made my PhD journey very, very convenient. Only one thing I want and request, kindly make these courses for working professional also, because it's little tough to go through all these things. Otherwise, it is very nice, and I would like to express my thanks to NPTEL entire team. Thank you so much.
Yeah, please come. You can have the next person. You all can come up too. It's okay.
Hello, everyone. So I was about to start by saying that many of you might know which profession I come from, but my man Arjun here told you about that, sports science. So good afternoon, everyone. I'm Yash Sharma, and I'm a sports scientist and a sports biomechanist at Jain University. And I am very happy to see that Arjun here was the first person. I was thinking that I am the only one who came from sports science here, but Arjun is one person that I was very happy to see. So sports science is an umbrella term. It has sports psychology, sports nutrition, sports management, sports physiotherapy, strength and conditioning, all of that. I started doing NPTEL courses in my master's, in my MSc Sports Biomechanics, which I was pursuing in Amritsar, Guru Nanak Dev University. It has supported me with the books, the materials, and it has also bridged the gap between, it was an online learning platform, but I would say that it has bridged the gap for me from the industry, from books to the industry. Because there was a course in exercise and sports science. So they gave us a free, the software is called Dartfish. It is used for human movement analysis. So they gave us for free, which was a very huge thing for me. Because then I learned how to do human movement analysis on that software. We have more softwares on that. But yeah, glad to found out this NPTEL. And till now, there are about 16 courses on sports science. And I would really like to thank Professor Vardhan, from IIT Madras. He really helped me understand the fundamentals of human body, biomechanics, how lever systems can be used on your body. And we have Declan Latau sir, then we have Colonel Dr. Anup Krishnan sir. So very grateful for all of them. And Arjun, if you really want to pursue your career in sports science, my blessings to you. And if you have any doubt, you can contact me anytime. Thank you.
Good afternoon all. I am Jinka Ranganayakalu, currently working as a professor in RV College of Engineering. Prior to this, I was working in Indian Railways almost 16 years. At the age of 40, suddenly I got idea, why don't I write GATE? I got it, good rank. Then I did my MS from IIT Madras. Then I took teaching as a profession by choice. So that time when I was in IIT Madras, people were discussing, IIT is going to give degree, online degree. I had doubt how it is possible. Now we can see BS and also MTech courses. So they did almost 12 years or 10 plus years research on that. After that they implemented. Now you can see every IIT started giving. So IIT Madras is the source of inspiration for many. So here, after joining in RV College of Engineering, I started encouraging the students taking NPTEL courses, and also myself. Some time back I studied my BE, Those days we don't have robotics, we don't have fuzzy logic, we don't have neural network, genetic algorithms, traditional and non-traditional optimization tools, so many things. Then I started learning. I started my journey with introduction to airplane performance, but my performance was very bad. I just got participation certificate. So as on date, I have completed 32 courses, one course participation, 31. In 31 courses, 22 topper certificates I got. This is the second domain certificate. Three more are in pipeline, right? So during this, my stay at RV College of Engineering, I started 10 marks only that time assignment. I encourage students to take this course, that course. Then after some time, it has become part of the academics. Like a credit, 2 credit or 3 credit like. Now after some time, VTU has implemented BE honors. Get 18 credits from NPTEL and get the BE honors. Now BE minors also they have started. So in that way, I used to, and also I am the department level coordinator for GATE also, NPTEL activities, BE honors minors also. So he is also my student. 2024 passed out. Now he has completed domain and also joined with me in this function. I'm giving to my student.
Hello everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank NPTEL team, IISc and all the partner institutes for publishing such a vast category of courses. Actually, I came to know about NPTEL in my UG. Initially, I wanted to study in IITs, but since I couldn't, when I realized that there are still many chances, so my curiosity, based on that, I enrolled in one of the course, and simultaneously, my professor also encouraged me, and thus I got my BE honors through NPTEL. Later on, after working for 2 years in robotic startup, I was more curious to know the latest technology, and I completed my robotics domain course also. Thank you, NPTEL. And now I'll be using NPTEL GATE portal for GATE exam as well. Initially, NPTEL is a more holistic course compared to others like Udemy or anything, because it has weekly assignments as well as the final exam, and your grade is based on overall assignments as well as exam, not just on the last day 3 hours compared to what rest of the courses actually have. So I wish I had known about NPTEL earlier, because if I had known when I was in 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th, I would have taken up more courses and would have understood what UG degree would best fit me, and then take a better decision in a holistic way. But I hope that NPTEL grows to such an extent that even school children will take it up and make a better decision. Thank you, everyone.
I would like to express my gratitude to one of my favorite NPTEL professor, Professor D.K. Pratyahar. I learned robotics, fuzzy logic, neural network, and genetic algorithms, traditional and non-traditional optimization tools. And also I started teaching to the students also. I framed new syllabus. He is a great professor, IIT Kharagpur professor. He writes on the slate like, because our generation, it is mapping. He writes repeatedly. He writes and speaks and writes as if we are seeing on the board like.
Sure.
So I am very much thankful to NPTEL for organizing such big events. Actually, this crowd is very small. If you see in IIT Madras last semester, huge crowd. That entire student activity center, it was full.
Yeah.
But somehow they are organizing, they are taking so much pains. We are very much thankful, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And you have your whole life to study. So it's not about the years you've lost, but the next 50 years you have that you can keep studying from NPTEL. Take inspiration from the, I think, 70-year-olds, right? You have 50 years to study. Don't worry.
Namaste and greetings to everyone. First of all, I thank NPTEL for providing me with this opportunity to express my views here. Basically, I completed my bachelor's in engineering from RV College of Engineering way back in 87, 88. Then I joined Bharat Electronics as a research engineer. Subsequently, after 10 years, I moved on to Tech Mahindra and continued my career there. Sometime around 2005 or 2007, I felt that I should do my master's, and Tech Mahindra was offering a offline scheme where we could enroll, and so I enrolled for BITS Pilani Masters in Telecommunications and Software Engineering. So that's when, while doing research for my subjects, I thought I hit a gold mine when I went through the NPTEL website. It was, so rich in content. Of course, we didn't have so many video lectures that time. There were more of PPTs and study material. So the NPTEL portal and all the courses that time helped me to, do well in my master's, and I obtained my degree. So subsequently, I was almost 45 when I completed my master's in BITS Pilani. So moving on, around 2017, I felt that, just listening to these video lectures is not sufficient. I need to bring in more rigor and take up exams and courses. That's when I decided to register for the courses and exams. My very first course was designed for IoT by Professor Prabhakar, our senior professor from IISc. The professor is something amazing and sensational. The amount of energy he brought into the class inspired me to take up more courses, and I took up subsequently. This became a very regular effort. Right from 2017, I think in all the semesters I have taken up exams. That's almost 20 semesters now. I have around 40 NPTEL certifications and 10 SWAYAM IMB certifications. And out of the 40, I think I have achieved my elite and silver and gold in 30 of them out of the 40. So that's, it's really heartening. I got my domain certification in 2022 in data science. And then this recent semester, I completed my domain certification in artificial intelligence. And the last, I must tell you something about the just concluded semester. I took up 8 courses, top 6, and we got my mega star. This was, it's really stretched me so much because I was almost at 58, 59 years. And as Bharati madam mentioned, to go on 3 weekends, take up 8 exams, top in 6. Because I had got all the other star certificates, so I thought I should get this one thing which was introduced recently. So just coming back to the NPTEL forum itself, it's an amazing platform. If, I know students should make full use of this, the amount of knowledge. Many of us have missed out on, engineering degrees from Tier 1 institutes like IITs and IISc, but this is an opportunity for others to enroll in these courses. The rigor that goes into these courses, the way the courses are planned, the exam schedules, I don't want to compare it with the other sister agency, NTA, which has some few issues of its own. But the way the team, led by Madam Bharati and her highly enthusiastic volunteers and team at IIT Madras, the way they organize the courses, the exams, 9 o'clock means 9 o'clock. 2 p.m. means 2 p.m. I have attended NTA SWAYAM courses where it gets stretched, but there's so much of discipline, rigor that's built into the whole NTA process. It's one of the largest MOOC platforms, the best. Nobody has seen anyone of this magnitude earlier. And this will only grow from strength to strength. And some of the professors, as I mentioned, Professor Balram Ravindran and Professor Kemani at IIT Madras, if you have done their courses, yeah, I know, if you have done those courses, and I got, I think, 78 in Professor Balram's Ravindran course. I mean, people say that is absolutely, something at my age to do that. But yeah, as Bharati Madam was mentioning, it's the rigor. We need to have the passion for it. At my age, I had already achieved much in my professional career. I didn't really need to, take up these courses for any professional or monetary benefit, but I was passionate to do these courses. And now I'm at 50 courses. I think I should be touching 100 in the next 10 years. So that's my goal. If Mr. Krishna can do it, so can all of us. So he's our inspiration. And thank you for providing me with this. I want to cut it short because I know a lot of people are waiting. People have taken. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you so much. Thank you about this. Yeah. Yeah, can we just have 10 more minutes and then we'll close. We'll close with this. And the others, I think we have the feedback video, Gurraj, we have the feedback video going on, right? So you all can give us all the feedback that you want to do outside. We will, of course, collate it and put it out on our YouTube channels in the coming weeks. So don't think you've missed out here, but you'll always be showcased on our YouTube channel. We just have a paucity of time, I think, so we'll do as many as we can and then close it after that. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, madam, for giving a good introduction on NPTEL. Actually, I'm thinking whether I am a capable person to talk in front of you. I have joined NPTEL long before during Corona because I was feeling very boring on that time without work. Even though I had so much of lot of work at home. Before going to that, I will introduce myself. I'm Professor Mubina Parveen Taj from Mangalore. I work in Barry's Institute of Technology, Mangalore. I'm a researcher working on nanotechnology, on sensors, and I'm a musician. I'm also a magician, and also a single mother. So why I predicted is, I'm a single parent. Why I predicted this is, as one of candidate here told that I want to spend my time with my kid. That's why. So same applies to me also. How my journey in NPTEL started, I'll tell. First of all, my colleague in Barry's Institute of Technology, Rashmi Madam, I want to name, because always we used to take the name of the great personalities, but we have to remember the persons who maybe they are with us, may not be much achievers, but who coordinated us for learning is very important. That's why I'm predicting, madam. Okay, I won't forget her. She made me to enter into the NPTEL again in last 2024. So that time, hardly with so much difficulty, I joined to one course, that is artificial intelligence with her. So another colleague, Mr. Sujay sir, he also joined with us. So we got a team, very good team to learn. So when I discussed this at home, my daughter, she actually interested in only medical field, but what she told, no, let us learn technology together. So we have a group, WhatsApp group as a Spandana NPTEL group. So we learn in that group. So we share assignments. This is how NPTEL is connecting the people around our working area, how the society is connected to NPTEL. That I wanted to tell. One more thing is, why this NPTEL? So sometimes there is eligibility criteria to learn something. If we are in technical field only, we can learn that one. If we are in some other social field, we can learn that one. But this is not like that. NPTEL gives an opportunity to learn anything, everywhere, whatever we want. That's what really I'm happy with that, madam. Thank you for the NPTEL for that. So along with so many things are there. So just I wanted to share my feelings. That's why I came here. And one more thing is, I used to take up one concept called as Edu Magic, which connects magic, science, and with the people like students and public in colleges or in any public places. So in that, what I predict, why learning is required, how learning can be done. So for that also it helped a lot, madam. I'm using these concepts there also to convey the learning methodologies. This helped me in that extent also for my other activities. One more last thing, what I expect more from the NPTEL, I'll tell. Since my daughter today, she didn't come, hope that in future I want to come with her as a NPTEL Star. She's trying for that. Now she's joining to more than the courses which I am joining as a competitor. Healthy competition. That's good, I think, in life. Okay. We discuss, after writing every exam, we come to home and we'll discuss. One thing what I was missing, madam, when we attempt, that question paper we won't get. Please try to provide that so that we can discuss where we made a mistake, what we can improve, if it is possible. I don't know, maybe some criteria it cannot be displayed, but we need it. I think this may be the view of most of the learners here. When we get that question paper, we will come to know what mistakes we have done, what you have written, what we have not written. That discussion can be done. That second thing is, NPTEL courses, when we do, you will ask for the feedbacks, everything. I think there are some courses may be required for the physically challenged students, because in my home, I have one physically challenged student who cannot go to college and all. Particularly if some courses related to them which can build their career, it can be included, madam. This is what I want to convey. This is my feelings, not a talk. Sorry if I have made any mistakes. Thank you so much. Finally, I have achieved a little bit, nothing else. I used to select the courses related to my research, 1, 2, 3 courses, and then related to medical, because my daughter is, we can fight together for the things, that's why. And also we can enjoy while learning that, and along with social connecting things. So I got a topper in microsensors and nanosensors, which is related to my research. Finally, maybe this is a small, whatever the appreciation I am getting from you. हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन, मन में है विश्वास, पूरा है विश्वास, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, thank you so much.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Actually, we should say NPTEL Gurubhyo Namaha. NPTEL is everything now. It's creating a great wave and inspiring each one of us. And there are so many people outside this campus who got inspired. I agree with everybody's words since morning. I am Dr. Arun Kumar, Professor in Computer Science and Engineering, BMS Institute of Technology. When I was heading the Department of Computer Science and MCA in 2014, outcome-based education, even now, most of the engineering colleges have to practice outcome-based education as per IISc. In 2015, when the colleges were struggling, when outcome-based education was first started, even I was struggling as head of the department. So I took up the NPTEL course of Shyam Kumar Das Mandal of IIT Kharagpur, and I was successfully able to define the course outcomes for the given course and define the course file templates. And our college, our department was successfully able to get outcome-based education NBA accreditation. That's how these courses are useful. Not only that, moving further forward, we do research in most of our disciplines, but in outcome-based education, research is less. I am very happy to say that Shyam Kumar Das Mandal classes inspired and helped me to design 4 journal research papers in outcome-based education on using discrimination index, remedial classes, designing value-added courses for engineering courses which are industry endorsed. Such courses I have, such research papers I have published. Okay, and it has motivated most of the faculties in our department and colleges. Not only that, I recently, last semester, I got Computer Science and Engineering Discipline Star, and this time Cyber Security Domain Star. In those courses, I would like to say that not only courses are academic, but also research oriented. Like the courses of Practical Cyber Security of Professor Sandeep Shukla. And we should learn, even though we are teachers, we should learn how to inspire our students. That's ongoing. And even for the teachers today, it is a lifelong process of learning. In that context, when I got elite and 85% in practical cyber security, when I messaged him, he wished and he has given a lot of inputs. As such a big professor, such a IIT Hyderabad director, working in cyber security, and you are seeing him in media, wishes a small student for securing the 85% is a great inspiration. That's how the NPTEL professors work, and it is a role model for each one of us. I thank NPTEL in this context. Also, I would say that because of the NPTEL courses, when our department, when our college was designing MTech cybersecurity syllabus, I was one who was giving good inputs based on the courses, based on the inputs of the NPTEL courses. And I have made the assignments of giving the case studies and research papers. And out of 18 students, 15 students, they were able to successfully write research papers in the cyber security. That's one of the advantages. All the inputs, all the credits should go to the course professors offered by the NPTEL. I am very much thankful to them. In the whole context, I should say, it gives an immense confidence for all of us in taking the NPTEL courses and offering it to students. We are able to offer, and most of the time, I feel, when I took the IISc to cybersecurity certification courses, it was easy for me to clear the certification course when I took the NPTEL cybersecurity domain courses. I request the NPTEL team to offer more of the industry-oriented courses, and your courses should make the industry to accept. Okay, that further motivates most of the engineering students for taking the courses. That's very, very important. And also, if you can increase more and more research assignments for our inputs in certain courses, definitely it will helpful. And in cybersecurity especially, students with the compliance, laws, and forensics, they can do small consultancy work. If you if you offer the digital forensic courses and law-related courses, our engineering students and MTech students can start their own business, and entrepreneurship can be increased by this. So it is like a God, or it is like a Hindu Dharma where we are having the God for everything. For bachelors, there is a God. For married, there is a God. For small kids, there is a God. Like that, NPTEL is everything today. So I wholeheartedly thankful to the NPTEL. Also, I was able to motivate my son who has done NPTEL course, okay, and he got Computer Science and Engineering Discipline Star last time, and this time he got Cybersecurity Domain Star. He is studying in Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. I am thankful to the Sai Vidya Institute of Technology faculty, HODs, and everybody for motivating him to take up the NPTEL courses. Over to him for a few minutes.
Thank you. So we'll just do one thing. We have max of 10 minutes, 2 minutes for everybody. Okay, we'll close at 12:30 because we have to go to the main building for the photo, and then lunch, then sessions. Okay.
So, greetings one and all present here. Long talk cut short. So NPTEL, I would say, like, it's not only helping in skilling up, moreover, like even in research-based of works we do, it gives a mindset that, okay, instead of making our profile based on research works, we are contributing something to the tech in real world. So this is the kind of motive we get through NPTEL. And moreover, like more rather than skilling up or upgrading our resume, it helps in contributing something good to the society. So, and one request to NPTEL is, actually I had written IISc CC exam, which is an industry grade certification, but I felt that even though I felt it's for namesake industry grade, because NPTEL has more rich content and more industry relevant content. I feel that if in such courses in NPTEL were made more, what you call as legible or more prominent in industry certification, and if those certifications could have been considered by companies, it would be more better. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Sundaram Ramchandran. Unlike most of the others who are either students or B.Tech, medicine, or some other students, or faculty, or researchers in a field, or professionals, my background is slightly different. I came from a different field, but then I did my PG diploma in computing from NCST CDAC, and then I went abroad for my master's. And I have been interested in complex systems and things like that, but for various reasons, I couldn't go on to my PhD, though I had a chance because of various constraints. I had to come back, and so I had a break in my education. I got interested in systems biology, and then later cognitive science and things like that. And I was interested in going abroad for PhD, and I had been applying. But I had, because of my break and things like that, I couldn't, there was a problem, I had difficulties. But at that time, thankfully I did 5 courses in NPTEL, in advanced group theory application to physics, advanced quantum mechanics and applications, optical engineering, quantum computing, and bonds and bands and solids. So, and the thing is, they are pretty rigorous assignments, and not only that, advanced quantum mechanics paper was written paper with open-ended questions, and also assignments were open-ended, descriptive. I had to write up and copy it, send it, upload it. So those 5 things I topped 2 and got certified in all of them. So for me, for a person like me who had a break, NPTEL has proved a boon, because of that I could get into a pre-doc program in IISc in microfluidics and related to microfluidics and fluid mechanics. So my feedback is, the great thing about NPTEL is they have weekly live lectures, weekly live contacts other than the lectures. So I would suggest personal involvement also, face-to-face interaction. Say those who are in, say, faculties in Bangalore, they can meet in IISc. Also, suppose let's say you are going abroad, you want to do your PhD. So recommendations are difficult, especially if you have a break. So if NPTEL faculty can take a domain and group subjects and also give some open-ended things and give a domain certification, they can also give a recommendation. So that could be great. And also I would like to thank the members of NPTEL IISc who helped ease my entry into pre-doc fellowship. And also, very importantly, the people who, for my reason for my passing the NPTEL exams, the auto drivers who ferried me here and there, so that I didn't have to worry about arriving in time for the exams, because 2-3 exams a day. So I have to thank them, those in my neighborhood. Also the stationary person, for advanced quantum mechanics, I had to type the answers and stuff like that. So he helped me copy all that. So I would like to thank all of them. Thanks.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
This is Naresh, guys. I started my NPTEL journey 2005 July. I moved from US. I work in IT industry from 23 years. I work with Amazon as a manager when I moved India. Then I joined PhD from NIT. My professor inspired me to take NPTEL courses. It was forced actually. But I realized what I've missed these days, because I've done my MCA 2003 and then I was continuously in IT industry. Trust me, I thought I know machine learning, AI very well because I work at most prestigious company. But after I learn and hear Ravi sir lecture, I thought I know zero. Then I actually met him, Ravi sir, last time in IIT Madras. He was so inspiring, and the way he teach, I was able to publish 8 patents and 7 papers after I attended his class. I wrote a book on AI threat intelligence after that, which is available in Amazon in another month or so. I'm looking towards doing the research in terms of quantum, marrying with AI, ML, and cybersecurity. One small request, cybersecurity domain in NPTEL is so rich. I echo people has talked about it. But one small suggestion, I've not found any agentic AI-based cybersecurity solutions which is going to change the world. I think you would have seen Mythos has come up. Google has come up with their own research tools. Trust me, no algorithm is safe in 2 years. So I want NPTEL to think, enrich people on those kind of courses. It will be really great help. And thank you so much for the AI I use every day when I drive the car. Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Happy morning and Shubhodaya. Myself Saishtri, I work in Tapasya PU and Degree College. And I have 2 questions for NPTEL and both are rhetorical. The 2 questions are you my best friend? Because I feel like I'm growing up with you. When I was a student, you helped me prepare for my SEM exams. You helped me prepare better. And when I'm a lecturer, you make me become an empathetic one towards the students. Thank you so much for that. And second thing, are you listening to my mind voice? Because when you feel like, wouldn't it be better if we have a particular domain, say sports sciences? Sports sciences, I am jealous of the 2 gentlemen who spoke before me because they already talked about it. And when you feel like, wouldn't it be better if we have a course on epigenetics? Wouldn't it be better if we have one on medical humanities? Surprise, NPTEL surprises you. Go and type it, you will find it there. Thank you so much. I really don't know how to express my gratitude towards NPTEL. I guess the one way that I can actually do is try to learn better and exploit NPTEL to the best. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sri Lakshmi Aparajita. I'm a final year BTech student at BMS Institute of Technology and Management. It's truly an honor and a privilege for me to be able to stand here at IISc Bangalore and receive the recognition of Data Science Domain Certification and Discipline Star, and even the Enthusiastic Star. I would thank my professor, Dr. Mahesh sir from BMS IT. He's the one who motivated me to come into this field, to take the right path, and I definitely can say this as a student because to be able to know, to take the right path at right time also makes a lot of difference in shaping one's careers. Also, and when it comes to the domain certification part, and I'm very happy to say my point, to share my point of view, that it not only provides the exact complete domain certification for a student, but also gives a commitment that the person has to, or the learner has to learn everything in that perspective. And also, I would want to give one suggestion is that I want the NPTEL courses to be integrated in every college as right a part of their course in the course curriculum right from the first semester. Because by the end of their graduation, we can see the youth coming out with flying colors. Because this enrichment content and everything, it has to be accessible to each and every person, and each and every student should be able to access this. Thank you so much. And I would like to add on, I'm very thankful to stand here, and I congratulate each and every fellow students and lecturers, everyone here, and everyone's journey is truly inspiring, and I'm very proud to be here, and thank you so much.
Namaste, I'm Dhatri HS, student from Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, Navkas College of Engineering, Hassan. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to NPTEL team. NPTEL courses, like they, actually I'm never sorry, they teach us in a practical way that help us understand the topics clearly. And the most important and like wonderful thing to me is that learn a concept, write a assignment so that you can understand it very well. It has increased my confidence in academics and in my personality building also. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my college and department for recommending, suggesting, and supporting to complete the courses and understanding it. And heartfelt gratitude for the NPTEL team to make this happen. Thank you so much.
So a big thanks to everyone. I think at least you all were able to sample the diversity of learners we have within the NPTEL ecosystem. Apologies if we could not have all of you on stage to share your views, but we'd be happy to record your views outside. I'd like to hear from Professor Umanand, because I think this is the first time he's hearing so much of feedback, maybe in a live fashion, on what he thought of how it's been for the last 45 minutes or 1 hour actually, say.
Yeah, much longer than 45 minutes, definitely. But it's inspiring actually to see here how NPTEL has affected the lives of people, and that is the beauty of it. See, if you look at our Gurukula system and NPTEL, I see a lot of similarity. In Gurukula system, you see that you could study anywhere, of course, with the Ashirwad of the Guru. And you could study at any time, plus also do a lot of other activities, co-curricular activities. The one aspect which is not there in this online NPTEL is that personalized attention. Apart from that, I would see a lot of similarities between the Gurukula and NPTEL system. Again, anyone, and kind of not influenced by any caste system or category system. Anybody can kind of learn, plus affordable, free education. So you need not be a king or you need not be a poor man, but still accessible education to everybody. So these are the key similarities that I see, and that has kind of scaled and multiplied with such fantastic multiplication factor. I see all walks of people from all walks of life enjoying this learning experience, passionate learning experience. I used to think learning was boring, but the way people have kind of expressed themselves, I'm so happy and thrilled. Let it continue. We will meet again.
I request everyone to head towards IISc main building. One who are not able to walk, we have arranged the transportation from here to main building, and others can take the underpass. Our volunteers will guide you to the building. Thank you.